Good evening. Wandering Beekeeper here. Welcome. Good to be here. It is Sunday evening in Pacific Northwest. Post daylight savings time change. It is still day outside at 6 p.m. I'm rather far north, but yeah, it's a significant change. The opening track, Chasing Daylight, seems more appropriate sometimes than others. I'm going to talk a little bit here before I roll over to the game, and I'm going to put a content warning here because I'm going to be talking about some medical stuff that's happening to me personally. And, I'm an old foul-mouthed queer guy who lives in a state with legal weed, and have some very strong political opinions. If you follow me on the Fetty, you are aware that my profile says this is a dark ride. My followers only posts tend to be about stuff like this, and I don't CW followers only. You clicked the button and said you wanted in on the raw feed. You're getting the raw feed, and tonight's going to be a little bit of that. The number one cause of cataracts is old age. And this is something that rather a lot of you are going to have to deal with at some point in your life. Back in late fall, I went to the Pearl Vision, and the ophthalmologist there said, there is only so much I can do with glasses. You have cataracts, and I need to give you a referral, and sent me over to Pacific Cataract. Lovely people. It's a chain. It's a big chain of eye specialists who work with cataract and laser treatment, for vision correction. And that's all they do. Now, a cataract is a hardening of the lens in the eye, and over time this just happens. And in actually rather a lot of people, that hardening results in the lens going a bit cloudy and kind of a dingy yellow-brown, and things just don't look so great anymore. I mean, when old people tell you things just don't look so great anymore, it's because there's this yellow-gray, yellowy brown tinge to everything, and the colors are all a little muted. The restoration of color values in my left eye has just been an entire thing. Tuesday morning, I go in and I get my right eye done. I am actually very much looking forward to that. I know what to expect now. There will be a little nasty tasting tablet to put under my tongue and let it melt. And I will give much less of a shit about, well, pretty much anything. The tablet is a mix of Versed and ketamine and an antiemetic, which, you know, if you're going to do surgery on someone, giving them an antiemetic is a good idea for a couple of reasons. One, because you want to prevent nausea, and the other because anti-nausea drugs generally knock you on your ass. This is a thing I learned when I was a teenager. I had to have my right knee rebuilt, and the guy in the next bed told me, if you are in pain, don't ask for something for pain, ask for something for nausea. It won't relieve the pain, but you will not be there for it. He was correct. I asked for something for nausea. They came in, gave me a shot in the IV, and I woke up a few hours later. Yeah, I was still hurting, but I had fast forwarded through an awful lot. And yeah, I will get the lens in my right eye replaced Tuesday morning. And this is the thing that happens. This is just one of these things that I wish I'd known about a little bit more. There's an entire industry dedicated to taking care of this. There's a lot of money in it. Oh my gosh. I mean, there are some things that you go into and wow. I mean, doing eye surgery is a pretty intense specialty. There are much easier things to go into as a surgeon. But this particular thing, it's a 10-minute procedure. And the neat thing is, the lens they're putting in is a prescription lens, and it will correct my vision about as much as they can at that point. And now it will be set for close vision. For distance, I have this spiffy little pair of distance glasses. I went in for my post-op at 1 week, and the technician was somewhat dismayed that someone had forgotten to give me a pair of distance glasses. They look like readers. They're sort of anti-readers. I take them off to see close. With them on, I can read signs, and yeah, the improvement has just been phenomenal. Now, the scary thing is, I got about $2,500 of medical debt about to fall on me, and that's going to be an entire thing. I may end up having to go affiliate to be able to deal with that. We'll see what happens. I am 13 minutes into my stream, and I've been rambling an awfully long time. I think I've probably weeded out anybody who isn't hardcore about this. Let me see. Let's go and fire up the game. Not that I've had more than one viewer this whole time, and I think it's just my coffee bot. There's that happy sound. Let's, come on. Yeah. Come on. Here we go. And over to the game screen. There we are. Let's go and do a play here. The rambling helps me ease my mind about the whole thing. I need to talk about it. Pebbles, single player. We are post big ending. Spoiler warning. If you haven't played Roots of Pacha through the main story before, if you don't want to know what happens, turn your head. Ooh, ostrich eggs, spiffy, and a new learning station. I am just ecstatic. And it's raining, which means it'll be a little easier to deal with things. Let's just pop out. Let's see, here's some... Oop, well, now I can see what I'm doing anyway. Pop in here, and I got horse poo. And horse poo goes in the composter. Let's see. I want to think about where I put this learning station. No, damn it. Same problem I have constantly. Let's see, let's just walk past. Anybody? Yes, you. Okay, cool. Onward. And here. And anybody needing the milker? Yes. Hopefully I've got a spot. Nope, I don't got a spot. What am I carrying? What all the fuck am I carrying? Oh my god. What am I not? Alright, I gotta come back for that, and I'm gonna have to go on and install this. And I'm gonna install it up here. Can't place here? Place here. There we go. And add materials. Max. Contribute. Okay. Station now taking care of this barn. There. And come down here and get one of the poos. And the poo goes up here and goes in with the horse poo and makes super compost. How are we doing on hay? We could use some. Let's see if there's any in the baler. Nope. Gotta take care, get some plant fiber. First things first, got to go check. Let's see. Oh, good gosh. Alright, let's see. Plop that in, and then I'm stuck. Okay, hold on. I gotta get rid of some stuff here. I gotta get rid of some shit here. Hold on a minute. There we go. That gets rid of that, which then I can have an empty spot to pick that up and toss it in there. Grab that and go to the shed. Drop that in here. I'm carrying an awful lot of crap. Why am I carrying some of this? Let's drop that. And let's see. I have a vinegar already made, but it wouldn't hurt to go on and make a vinegar. Come on, dude. Psst, because I'm trying to put fruit juice in the damn vinegar maker. Dang bat. I go away for a week and have to be retrained. There we go. Remember how the controls work. Yes. Come on. There we go. Grab one of these. Come over here. No, I don't want to put that in the... I want to put that in here. There we go. And then take the wild citron wine and drop it in there. Okay. Starting to get it back here. Alright. Taking me a few minutes. Let's see. Nope. Did I just eat some the sunflower? Oh my god. Oh, come on, dude. Back in fact. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Anything? Anything? Bueller? Okay, that'll do. Okay. Oops. Well, the good news being that I didn't toss all of it. Alright. Taking me a little while. A little off form tonight. I've been a little off form. Kind of in general. You know. The world kind of going to shit and everything. Trying not to think about that right now. Trying to think about getting the veg to contribution bin. There we go. Get all that into there. And then I still gotta go cut hay. Okay, anything else needs tending over here? No. Okay, cool. Excellent. Go. Into here, drop off that. Down this way, into the house. Drop off the fur. Have a food. Kind of, sorta. Doesn't seem to be anything here that I'm in dire need of dealing with. I do need to do something about... Oh lordy, Jag's birthday. What does Jag even like? I haven't kept track. Shame on me. Let's see. Let's rock on out this way. And there we go. On my scythe. Alright, not really much of a point right now. Let's just go cut plant fiber over here. Oh, did I mention my depth perception is just a little fucky at the moment? It's understandable. I mentioned it to the surgeon when I went in from a post-op, and he was like, "Well, yeah, this is really not surprising." Okay, yeah. And then Tuesday, I have to start readjusting all over again because, yeah, I'll have a new lens. And yeah, gotta remember to leave the tape on until it gets really thumping annoying. Until I just can't stand it anymore in order to make sure that the anesthetic has worn off as much as possible before I pull the tape, so I don't get the double vision problem so bad. You in there, both of you. Alright, that'll get processed tomorrow. It is 8 o'clock. Do you know where your lovers are? Betting a bunch of them are in big tent, and if I pop in here just right about now, who knows what might happen. Whoops. Huh. They're going to be having a meetup to share ideas and stuff. Yeah. I hadn't heard about Enza's council. I'm gonna have to talk with Enza about this and see what's going on with this. Okay, got some people spoken with. Let's head back to the house. Tend to my own stuff for a few minutes here and start by reorganizing a little. Let's see. I have some fur here. I think I may have some more in here. I'm going to just pull fur because I need yarn, not fur. And let's just get some of this stamina used doing this. I'm actually quite impressed with their staff. They're used to dealing with crotchety old people, you know. Alright, there we go. I'm still talking to myself about the, I'm sorry, it's very difficult to stop thinking about it. Trying to be chill about this whole thing, and some days that's easier than others. Oh, I'm so low on hardwood. I gotta cut hardwood. Oh gosh, I gotta cut hardwood. But right now, I need to save and go to sleep, because it is late. Okay. 78. That'll accelerate as I get irrigation into place. Okay, got a race happening today, and it's also Jag's birthday, and I have no damn idea what to give him. Okay, fine. Let's pop in here. I gotta talk with Enza at some point about this. What is this? You're meeting up every season for some sort of research council? Some sort of idea council thing? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, there we go. Come back later. There'll be more. Okay. Product. Let's just swing by the bin and go on and drop that in. Oh. Since that's where it's going and I'm close. And go see you all and make sure, yeah, you. And I've completely forgot to come back and get it, and it's despawned or something. Gosh dog it. Yeah. Oops. Okay, head up this way. Go 1, 2 on that. Here. Pick this up. This goes in here. Down around. Say hi to Uncle Igrork. Okay, egg goes in there. Fur, vinegar, wine. Sip. Up this way. I need to cut hardwood before I can put in more irrigation field. Also, I mean, I'm not sure what the practical limits of the pump are. Negative. Switch over. I'm gonna have to go see Uncle Igrork. Seeds. Yeah, I'll go on and take the amaranth. What I'm looking for is stuff that is that's perennial in the summer. Millet. Exchange. Oats. Pineapple keeps going. Already got it going. Sea kale. Max. Exchange. Fine. Alright, I got seeds. There we go. Let's get this show on the road here. How am I doing on space? I think I can probably just go on and... Well, I'll come back in a minute and pick it all up. Ooh, plant knowledge just went up. Yay! Okay, what am I planting now? I'm planting this. Okay, cool. What else have I got? More sea kale. First, more canned crab. Hey, this is cat food. It was cheap. And if you get that one, holy crap. I mean, just really. Alright. Off I go this direction. I have got to get to here and drop off all of this stuff. There we go. Holy cats, did I need to drop off a bunch of stuff. Let's switch to the axe and it now only takes 5 strokes. Okay. Back up here, I've got a lot of sea kale to pick up. Oh gosh. Let's see what my inventory looks like at this point. I've got 4 spaces. Good. Oh shit. First to that, and then put it on that, and go. There we go. And over to here, and change to the bucket, and whoosh. Nope. Back in a minute. Okay, that and that and that and this. Keep the chili peppers and the sea kale for the pantry. Right now I'm keeping star quality, the top quality stuff for myself, so that I can make foods that are maxed out as far as, like, you know, nutrition. Okay, there's not quite everything done. Here we go. Alrighty, back to the axe. Give him the axe, the axe, the axe, the axe, the axe, the axe, the axe. I saw that cartoon as a child, and then was in my late teens before I read the play that it references. And this old screwball cartoon was referencing The Frogs by Aristophanes, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty fucking deep, you know? Brickicax coax coax. Yeah, the garden is starting to seriously pay off, and the more intensive farming with the irrigation system is paying off, and whew, it's going to get hectic. Okay, I need to unload. Let's go put away the cheeses. No, don't do that. Just don't do that. Put those over here so that I've got space there for whatever. Out of here. Sorry, whoever you were that swung by so briefly. I wasn't to your taste. This life. I ain't doing this for the numbers. I'm doing this because I get to play this incredibly cool game. Let's see. And once in a while, I get to share it with somebody. You know. Alright. Have I got... Son of a gun, I got a coconut. Haha. I have a coconut. I do not have limes. The Frogs by Aristophanes is also the origin of the little bottle of oil reference, which is like a meme that was created before the word meme itself existed. The god Dionysius has gone to the afterlife, which isn't exactly hell as you'd understand it. And because all the good poets are dead and the ones who are left are bad. I'm kind of quoting from a translation of the play here. Okay. Getting dark. Come back in here and I'm going to pop this into here. I got 113 now. Let's see if I grab up this yarn here And then I also have this yarn here. Let us see if I can do this. I believe I need trenches. This is plant fiber and stone. Okay, I can make 12 of these easy. Let's make sure I have, I'm gonna need another irrigation pump at some point. That's gonna take 10. Can't do that. Here's where I need the hardwood, and I'm gonna make 3 of these. Pretty sure that's, let's see, yeah, I've got some trench there, and then I didn't have any extenders. Can I make a bit more trench? Oh no, I run out of plant fiber. Okay. I got some plant fiber. Got some spare plant fiber here. I got some fiber here. Its name is Paul Revere. Oh Lord. That song. Is so easy to mess with. There we go. Now I got 30 trenches there, and I'm going to go check out the food because I might have something that new that I can make. I just tossed a couple of veg into the pantry, and no, it's not enabling. Oh, I need. Wait, that's it. Someone said fermented grain, dried fruit, parsley, fennel, fermented grain. Any fermented grain. Let's see what I've got for grain. What have I got? Here is some wild rice. That is actually a grain. So I'm going to grab a rice. And I'm going to take it outside. And I'm going to hack it in the fermenter. There we go. Let's see. Garbanzos. Don't have them coming in yet because there's any cheese. Any herb, any cheese, and I could make a new one. I'm gonna go grab a cheese. It's only like 10 till 10. It's not gonna take me that long to get out there and back. Oh look, grab that, and while I am here, alright, this has got to go on down to the bin. I'm going to be pushing the clock a little bit here. This is going to be a red letter day on the contribution bin, let me tell you. I got a lot of crops come in. Oh, and I got magic compost. Neato. Walk around to here, and I have a new recipe here. Any herb, any cheese, make. Moritum. Okay? Cool. We'll huck that into here. It's a sponge. And that's a rather lot of mushrooms that need to be ported over into these mushrooms and these mushrooms. Really? There. I didn't enable any. Always check. Oop. Put away of yarn. Damn it, wrong box. No, right box. Shit, I don't know what I'm thinking. It's been, yeah. There we go. How did I do? 3,563 points. Holy cats. Big chunk of it was the cheese. Everybody loves cheese. Ooh, excuse me. That thing from the American Dairy Council. Go deal with the animals first. Check on these folks. They should be okay. Got this open. Okay. Yeah. And no. If only alpacas actually liked being sheared. They don't. Oh my god, do they... some of them put up with it, and others just are traumatized by the whole process and will share that trauma with anyone within literal spitting distance. Alpacas are infamous for spitting. And they don't just... it's... oh my god, it gets... This could get just horrifically gross if I'm not careful. Yeah. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna hope none of you needed. Alright, let's go see what I can do about over at the Nookie Shack. And I want to try and do Ibex. I got a Gen 1, MO1, and I got a Gen 1 female. And we'll get a Gen 2. Encourage breeding 2. There we go. Get that going. Off we go this direction. Grab the egg. Swing in here. Drop off this. Can't drop off any of that. Grab. And also take this and this because I want to get that pump extended. Let's go take the egg and drop it in here. And fur back here, I guess. And bugger. Put this in here for now. There we are. Okay. Deal with that later. Talk with Dingbat. Okay, over here, and I need this, and we do this. Amaranth is up to 3. Hurrah! And I'm dropping amaranth all over the place. I'm going to have to come back and pick up some of it. Alright, before I do any of that, I want to head over here, clear my inventory. This, and this all goes in there. Okay. And then I need to move this and this and go do some work here. Hello, hello, Willow. How are you? Let's see. Got this. I can go on and put here, here, and here. And then I need... how do I want to do this? I need one of these. Let's get one of those in, and then go 1, 2, 3, and then up 2, and take this on down here. No more trenches can be connected to this pump. I need an extender there to get that last bit, and that's going to be a pisser. But I can maybe do something here. First, oh shit, come on. Now. Okay. Okay, that's maxed out. Let's see. I think I'm about ready to go pull the pin on the pump here. Let's go pull the pin on the pump. And watch as this territory... Let's see, where's my hoe? Oh, I need to get the... At some point I should probably get my hoe upgraded. Okay. That's got the hoeing done. Go. And look at all this space now that is irrigated. Hurrah. And right now I'm just going to load in just fantastic amounts of seed kale because I've got the seeds and I do want to get the plant knowledge up to 5. You know, get that achievement for getting everything up to 5. What else have I got that I can plant in the summer that it's not too late in the season for? Butternut squash goes summer into fall. There we go. I'm going to start planting butternut squash every thumping where. Because, you know, butternut squash, I mean, really. Gonna be a big crop of it. There we go. Now, I gotta go talk with Uncle Igrork. Yeah, well, I mean, let's see, millet. Grab all the millet he's got. And I wanted butternut squash. Bump it up to about here. That's a bit of a hit, but it's worth it. And where is... There's corn. I got 26 in the bag. It's just not the right season for it. Garbanzos go summer into fall. Ding. Dang, wow. Yeah, let's go grab half of those if I can. I don't, something, oh, come on. No, 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 don't. No, 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 what's going on here? Why isn't it ooh. Oh, lordy. It stopped responding there for a second and just scared the shit out of me. I'm not sure what just happened there, but that was really fucking worrying. Wowzers. Don't think I've ever seen this game do something like that before. Jeez. Is there any hardwood I can go cut? It's 28 to 6. I don't want to go very far. Hoo-ha. I don't like it when stuff like that happens. Especially when, like, you know, there's no immediate explanation for what just fucking happened. Ow. Alrighty, talked to Dingbat. Cool. Don't you love how in a video game you can just stand there and watch the tree fall on you and nothing happens? Isn't that just amazing? Okay, let's see. What else have I got going on, if anything? I haven't been out to the jungle in a while. I really need to go out there. But not right now. It is a bit late at night. And yeah, I just put in rather a lot of plumbing here. Let's go pick up this fermented rice. And sitting there waiting for me. And I have a thing here I can now do. I have made multigrain bread, which is going to become something of a staple of my diet, I think. It's very cheap and easy to make and content. Don't think I have anything else. Okay. Excuse me. That's a little annoying. Heyo. Lizard, that's Alice. Am I correct? Let's see, I think that's about all of that needs to be done. That's all processed. What's down here? Okay, there we go. Trying to make sure I'm spotting the icon. The close-up vision, I actually have to take off the glasses to really get it clear. The glasses are for distance, which is... This whole anti-reader thing is just weird as shit. I've got an odd assortment of crap in here. And why did I drop this in here? It doesn't go there. Stuff like that goes back here. There. Alright. Let's go on and do a save and go to sleep here and roll forward. Been a light day. There we go. How y'all doing? Doing okay? I have a bunny to pet. Ooh, and Jag gave me hardwood. Firewood? No, that's construction materials. Thank you. Pick up the super fertilizer. Oh, somebody needs a trim. Let us get the boar trimmer out and trim the boar. There we go. And otherwise, everything is pretty much chill. Move on. Speaking of trimming, does anybody in here need a quick shave? No, not today. Rizvi got into the trash for the first time in years. So grumpy. Spouse's dog Pixel is a horrible trash picker. Just grabbed the wrong bucket. There we go. It's kind of a buckety shaped thing. Anyway. Yeah, we've never been able to break Pixel of it. It's been a trial. I'm gonna run out to the jungle before I go to the field. I haven't been out here in a while. Just realized. And I really ought to go check out, because I'm pretty sure that I've got a massive spray of crops available over here. Oh, that's, oops, don't cut down the tree. Let's see, how are things doing here? Anything interesting? What about over here? Look at all this stuff that I've got going here. Let's see. let's look at the seeds that I've got. Excuse me. And what do I have going? I got chilies, I got beans, I got winter peas, I got garbanzos, I got amaranth. I want pineapples. There we go. I will have to get more pineapple seed. In the meantime, I have beans to pick. There we go. Zippity zip. Up here, there's where the birds are. Where the birds are, chickens wait for me. Nina was guilty of it anytime we left her alone in the house up till the very end. Yeah. Okay. Dit. Off we go. Highly profitable little trip there. Speak unto crawl. Yes, it does. It really does feel great. I'm going to drop these beans into here. That's a new item going in there. And drop the boar fur up here. Take the super compost here. And huck it onto the butternut squash. Oh look, a honey. Honey. Do. Oh, sugar. It's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? Oh, let's see. Water. There we go. Okay, I think I got all the water done. I hope I got all the water done. Let's switch over to the pineapple seeds because I don't have any. And thus it is a safe thing to have in my hand while I'm picking tomatoes. There we are. Tomatoes picked. Okay, how's my inventory? I think I can probably swing this millet here. Oh hey, I need to replace that with more millet. There we go. I need knowledge of millet. Low knowledge of millet would also tie into there being very few millet seeds available from a Igork. Okay, tomatoes all go in, and that is garbanzo honey, so I want to process it. I want to toss in the wild millet. I want to process the garbanzo honey. Take it over here and drop it in there. Pick that up. I need an egg. Egg obtained. Egg into the vinegar. Okay, irrigation all running. 210, we got Jack's birthday tomorrow. I gotta start tracking birthdays and giving people birthday presents. I really do. Right now, I want to zoom up the mountain because I haven't been there in a while. At some point, I got fish to catch, and I need to go poke around in the caves a lot more. There's iron to be had, or so I am told. But I also want to talk with a few people. Destruction is a variant of done. Resource. Somebody's been up the mountain. I mean, it's kind of, you know, your life. No. No. There we go. Yeah, I wanted the pomegranate. Not the bunny. There we go. Pomegranate. Piggy, 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 piggy. I have a pig. I do not have room in my life for more pigs right now. Okay. Since I'm up here, let's go on and try doing this thing. See what I do. Oh, I do not have a steady hand tonight. Okay, caught a fish. Construction, yeah. I need to get the Cult of Dun manifesto put up on my wall. I used to have it up on my wall and I kind of miss it. Got a 4-dot fish here. Gotcha. There we go. Okay. Couple of fish caught. That'll get me some fish for the pantry. Got seeds. Go on, pick these up. You can't hear it, but I don't know, or I don't think you can. The directionality of the sound has gotten much better over the last few releases. Yeah, that almost sounded like a let's hang out. Okay, pomegranates. And take an empty ice cube tray and fill it up with orange juice or lemonade or pomegranate juice or whatever turns you on. Mushroom, mushroom, fish, fish. Fruit juice. Let's see what I got here. Anything interesting? Oh, that needs a coconut. I just got a coconut. What do I do with the damn coconut? What do I do with the damn coconut? Here's the coconut. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Any legume, chili, and coconut. Okay. What am I making? Kulaban. I have no idea what kulaban is. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right. A mix of veggies fried to fabulousness and topped with coconut shavings. That sounds really good. It sounds kind of Southern Indian. You know? Oh, geez. I don't have the dairy product. I need the dairy product. I need plant meat. Any plant meat. Think about how to make that. It just needs an almond. Didn't I have an almond stashed? Yes, I have an almond stashed. Here is an almond. You. Make. Marzipan. Starting to work on hunting down the ones that I need ingredients for that I could maybe pick off here. Wheat flour and any cheese. I got no wheat. I got rye flour. I got no wheat flour. It's specifically wheat flour. Well, nuts. Corn. I can have that for a while. Ibex milk cheese. Do I have a... I had another cheese in the shed, didn't I? Yes, I did. And I'm gonna wait to grab that one and later. It's just one. I'm also going to ignore what's in there for right now. Up to here, and I've got this. Make it. Pomegranate toast. Okay. Some of this is needing stuff that I just flatly don't have right now. I need to make some dried fruit. Next time I get, like, citrons or something, I need to, instead of juicing them, I need to throw them on the solar dryer. Alright. Give me a second. Okay, making sure I take myself back off mute before I... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, back to the game screen. And... Bada boom. 730. Not bad, not bad. Gonna get massive in the not too distant future once as I get the rest of the field dealt with. It's just gonna get, yeah. It gets wild after a certain point. Swing by and see if these folks need anything. Oh, hey, just in time. Hey. Grab this. Swing by everybody. Head down this way. Change tools. Ooh, look at all that. 3 of them. Nice. Okay, that could use some fiber. This has got this going in. Why is this in here? Go see the fruit dryer, which is up at the top of the fields. So I gotta head up this way first. Oh, look. I got amaranth. I got... what all else going on? More amaranth up here. Good. Excellent. Alright, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, Leary. I have no idea where that's originally from. I got it from the last unicorn. I figure if Peter Beagle was willing to use the reference, then probably not too much of a problem. Okay, let's see. Switch over to this and come over here and go push. Let's see, is there any space here that I need to fill in? Think so. And there we go. Still need to get an extender put here and one more trench, but it can wait, and I want to extend these up into there, but it's going to wait until the end of the season when I rip out the olives and replace them with pie. That needs both vinegar and something to pickle. Let's run down here. So that I can drop in this, 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 and that. And then head back up. Oh. Push. Up this. Around here, and here, and I have a vinegar, and I have a tomato. 1 ton tomato. I ate a 1 ton tomato. Okay. I think she's gonna break down and cry. Yeah, well, Igor can be kind of a goober. Looking at people, I haven't seen the Yakuans in a while. Where are you right now? You're out in the jungle. Oh, I need to go out there. Holy crap. Yes, I need to get out there. Let me just zoom off here. And hope I get there before Enza leaves. Here? No, she's. Oh shoot! Shoot! It's the council. I gotta go. I'm supposed to be here. Here we are. Look at this. Having water go inside our homes would be nice. Imagine if it was warm water, and we could bathe in it. Ooh. They're about to invent indoor plumbing so that we can have baths. Yeah, I was doing a riff on Guantanamera. Guantanamera, Gihara Guantanamera. Guantanamera, Gihara Guantanamera. Yeah, that. Which hopefully doesn't get muted or get me in trouble with copyright or some bullshit. But look at this. Let's look back around here for a second, and I want you to look at this. We've got Enza and Zeta from the Magrani sitting next to each other with Brub and Garrick and yeah, this is the brain council here. This is the idea council. I can't believe I remembered that. Oh yeah. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde creste la palma. I'm probably way off tune because I'm trying to sing against the Roots of Pacha music that's playing. On the other hand, the Roots of Pacha music may mess up the copyright algorithm and keep it from recognizing that I was singing something that is probably still under copyright. I mean, it's not that old a song. Some stuff sticks around. The amount of Spanish culture and just general Latinx culture that I absorbed as a kid is. Some of it was Mexican, some was Puerto Rican, some was Spanish. And there's an awful lot in there that I really hadn't realized. I was watching Benidorm this year. Hurrah for the Spanish for going on and holding their national music competition without the genocide, you know? And At the final, there was a big interval act with a lot of musicians doing bits of stuff from different locations, from like 3 different mini stages, and it ended up with everybody on stage, leading all the performers on stage leading a sing-along. And I'm singing along with them and realizing, wait a minute, I know this one. The number of songs that I learned in Spanish class, and then later realized, yeah, this was kind of a big deal. It came in a top 5 in Eurovision way back in like the 1950s or something. Holy shit. You know, I know some of the old songs. The song in question, by the way, was S02E25, and was, I believe, sung in the mid to late 60s. I want to stash this. I learned S02 in Spanish class in elementary school. And all these years later, found myself singing along with a Spanish audience going, I know this one. I know this song. Eres tú, como el agua en mi fuente. It's a very passionate love song. Some of the imagery in it is just, well, I mean, at one point, one verse says, one line says, "You are a guitar in the night." Yeah, it's really quite extraordinary. And I'm just amazed that I remember it. Okay, I have dried fruit. I have chilies. There we go. And we have made chutney. Chutney has been made, and this is good quality chutney because of the higher quality ingredients that I'm loading in. Did anything else enable when I threw ingredients in today? No, that was the only thing that enabled. That's okay. Any fat? You want me to have an oil? Let me just take this wild sunflower oil and huck the sunflower oil in, because, oh Lord, I had so many things. Okay, make this. I forgot to put oil in the pantry. Oh wow, traveling cake. Fruit crumble. Hurrah. I like a good fruit crumble. There is... My sister-in-law has a recipe that she did for a vegan fruit crumble that she does when her father comes around. That's one of his favorite desserts. I'm going to have to get the recipe for it from her at some point. Or just, you know, go over there more often when her dad's swinging by. He's pretty cool. He's about my age and kind of what I might be if I had spent several years in an ashram instead of going into the military. Because he spent several years in an ashram. Oh goody. It is competition day. We have a festival. I have a few things I absolutely must do before going out to the festival. I mean, I'm a farmer. Look at that. I got meat from grub. Useful. I can throw that in the pantry and have new dishes to make. Let's just have a quick swing through here, grab the egg, make sure everybody's cool. Zip down here and in. And does anybody? Yes. I need to do the milking. Milking, sir, she said. Singing how to do and how to do and how to do again. That one's old enough. It's not been under copyright in like 200 years. Okay, this is all stuff that needs to go up this way. Alright, I need to tuck some of this stuff into the pantry because I'm going to want it as ingredients later. Let's just toss all that into the pantry. Get a tomato and head out. Swing around here and go grab the tomato, throw the tomato in, pick up this and this, hit that, up here, and no, damn it. One of the advantages of having been SCA for a number of years is that I know a fair number of songs that predate the idea of copyright. Let's see. I need... Well, millet is a great thing because I have hardly any knowledge of it. I need more knowledge of this grain. Beyond that, let's just put in some garbanzos because they'll keep going. This is more millet. Okay, and down here I have more millet. Hurrah. Plant garbanzos in its place. There we go, because they'll last into the fall. Wakata, wakata, wakata. It is competition day. I need to get my ass in gear. Go drop stuff off. And get down to the beach so that I can drag gel rod through the sand. I'm just gonna walk down to the beach. Which allows me to swing by here and grab a little bit of citronella. Never hurts to have a little extra. Yes, I am. Let's see, old guy just came through and while thanking me for help called me sis. Brightened my mood. Yeah? Alright. Talk with Mana? Absolutely. Of course we invited everybody. And come on. We're Pachans. Sorry, honey. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't play Bones with Teddy. Look at that. Hmm. Yeah, the Pachin music is a thing here. Yeah. Yeah. Woodcutting competition. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is the person who, as a child, all the fuss was about. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, we got a story. We got a story. From Mary. We got to hear the story. Do you want to hear how Rhino got his horn? Absolutely. There was a time when the totems had drifted apart, long before humans walked these lands. One lonely night, Rhino looked to the stars. Where is everyone? He asked. They have forgotten what binds them together, Pacha answered. Gather the others to have a festival in my honor. Not unlike today, Rhino hosted an extravagant feast with lots of games. The guests laughed and ate and had a wonderful time. After everyone left, Rhino looked to the stars once again. Thank you, Mother. It was a wonderful day. Dear child, she said, I had nothing to do with that. She reached down from the sky and touched Rhino's nose, leaving behind a big, beautiful horn. The next time you look to the stars with your questions, I want you to see that the answer may lie with you already. Yeah. I love how this game couches all this in the stories that are told at the festivals. Okay, it is time for me to try and get my stuff together enough here. Yeah, let's do a practice. I want to keep my little slider bar on the bottom in the green. And the more often I hit the bright green, the better. get in the bright green better. Ooh, let that one get away from me there for a second. Okay, the practice went well. Let's play this. Yes. Are you sure you want to start? Yes. I'm on Team Mana. It gets a little more difficult to keep it in the green on the second one. Splat. Haha. Congratulations to the winning team. And to all of us for such a wonderful festival. Okay. And time to go back. Okay, we're the champions. No, I don't want to fish at this hour. I'm going home. Fine. There we go. One of the things I like about this is that I have yet to run into a mini game that I wanted to put in a mod to get rid of. Okay, the rosemary better quality needs to go out to the shed. Oh, so does the mushroom and the mushroom. No. Mushroom. Okay. And I got cheese. The cheese stands alone. This is a top quality. It's going to wait until tomorrow, but that's a top quality cheese there that I just pulled out. Let's see. Save and go to sleep. Okay. Alright, got some teff pulled in. That was not teff, that was a millet that was teff, which is something I also needed more knowledge of. I've got several grains that I need more experience with. And we know things are going to be picked up. Okay. We've got and so yeah. Next week, that's where I'll be picking up with the birth of a new ibex. Hurrah! Hurrah for baby ibex. It has been spectacular this evening. So nice to have you here. If you have enjoyed this this stream, the VODs of my previous streams are on YouTube at the URL in the lower right. There's a bunch of Minecraft there as well, and some other games. And other games, check out the URL in the upper left for the team streaming schedule. There's stuff happening every evening, most afternoons. Tomorrow is Monday, so there is no afternoon stream, but I believe there is some horror action tomorrow night. I'd have to check the schedule, don't have it in front of me, but have to change screens here. It would be annoying. I'm out of real estate. It has been spectacular. I will be back this coming weekend, next weekend, same bat time, same bat channel, Sunday evening at 6 p.m. with more Roots of Pacha. Before that, I will be streaming on Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, with Minecraft Trains and Tech. Been building a railway. It's been a whole thing. I'm doing model railroading with the Create mod and actual drivable trains in Minecraft. It's quite a thing. Check it out, and thank you so much for being here. And whoops. Well,